We want to bring you a further update on the breaking news Kay brought you at the end of last hour on a rare red warning for wind, which will be in place across all of Ireland and Northern Ireland ahead of the arrival of Storm Eowyn. And just additional breaking news on that there will be a red warning on Friday for parts of Scotland as well. Let's get you more details on all of this with Sky's meteorologist Joanna Robinson. Joanna, great to have you with us on this. Just break down again how rare it is to have a red warning and the latest developments. This is not just Northern Ireland now.
Yeah, it is rare. I mean, the red weather warnings are the highest level weather warnings you can get. So they're not issued lightly. We are expecting disruption and damage from this nasty storm that will be moving in on Friday. There will be widespread disruption, I think, on Friday, particularly across Ireland, Northern Ireland and northern parts of Britain as well. And that's why we've seen these warnings being increased in the last day or so as forecast models improve. You can see here the warnings that are in place for Friday. We've just mentioned that the breaking news that we now have a red warning across some central and southern parts of Scotland. It's not shown up on this graphic, but it has just been issued. It will cover the central belt of Scotland as well. So large, big cities in those areas. So we will see impacts in those areas on Friday. But it's not just there, it's across Ireland, and there will be strong winds further south as well. And we do have heavy rain and snow mixed in as well. But the focus really is on the strong winds. It's looking a nasty storm. We're seeing today, as it's developing across the North Atlantic, explosive cyclogenesis. That's when we see the central pressure drop 24 millibars or more in 24 hours. We could see it dropping double that in that time as it's moving across the North Atlantic towards us on Friday. It will hit Ireland first in the early hours of Friday. We will see the impacts there first. We could see Ireland, west coast of Ireland, could see gusts of 100, maybe even up to 120 miles per hour. So a significant storm and big impacts, and that will bring some coastal flooding as well. And then as it moves through across Northern Ireland into northern parts of the UK, we will see the impacts transferring further east and north across the UK. So we will see the impacts across Northern Ireland and northern parts of Britain as well. So that's why there are several warnings in place. People really need to take notice of these warnings. There will be disruption, there will be trees down, there will be impacts, there'll be power loss, lots going on, and it's worth keeping an eye on the forecast and making sure that everyone is prepared for Friday.